Good morning. There you are. We're having terrible internet problems, so apologies if I was pulling faces as I wait for the notification to say we've started recording. So I hope this finds you safe and well, because that is the most important thing. It's definitely autumn here. We had the first autumn mists yesterday. The whole season has just changed from last week. Anyway, good news via Dave Schonecker, doughty defender of titanium dioxide. He's in the States, but he's reminded us that the titanium dioxide assessment in food has been carried out in GB recently. And guess what? It is safe to use in food in GB. I'm just going to put the link to his LinkedIn post below this video just now. Thank you very much to Dave for all the work that you do around this thorny issue. And I can't wait for the next round of the court case in the EU, when hopefully some more information is going to come to light that will mean that we end up with the correct, not classified classification for titanium dioxide. However, time will tell, won't it? So that's the first thing. The second thing that we've got for you, thinks desperately because it took so long for the video to... What on earth are we talking about today again? Yes, now this is an absolute belter. You know how we've got these new EU classifications, the EU hazards, EUH, and they are for endocrine disruption for human health or for environment. They're PBT VPVB and PMT VPVM. Well, Eka put a post up on LinkedIn in the last few days saying, you know, remember that you've got to include these in your poison center notifications. I'm just going to type this up at the moment and try and chat to you at the same time, which you know is difficult, so bear with me. And underneath the link, which I'm just going to put below this video now, and there was a reminder from Mark Pfister of OPASIS that not only do you need to include these new hazard classes going forward, and they are in Annex 1 to CLP, so they're treated as if they were the GHS hazards. They're full hazards. They're not like the other EUH statements, even though they attract an EUH statement. That you need to go back into your existing poison center notifications and you need to add in information on these new hazard classes, even if it's a nil result. So that's every single poison center notification. Everybody's supposed to dive back in and update it. This may explain, ladies and gentlemen, why it has been so difficult to access poison center notification for new products lately. What on earth is the point in making everybody put in nil information? Surely it should only be for where those hazards are actually relevant. It's just work creation for the sake of it. Honestly, I almost despair. And hello to someone who's watching. Really glad to have you here. And hello if you're watching on catch up. Right. So those are the sort of GB EU things. By the way, we obviously have a great deal more in the Full Chemicals Coffee Time newsletter today. And if you would like to sign up to it, if you're not already receiving it, then I will just put the link in as well, because this is just a snippet, a small snippet of all the many things we have in Chemicals Coffee Time Weekly. And finally, I bet this is what you've been waiting for. It's our Reasons to be Cheerful, which, oh dear me, I am having such IT problems today, which is continuing. In fact, I think it's the last one in our sporting series, which is football fails. Let me just pick that one up. And I'm just going to pop that below this video now. So I hope this is interesting and useful and hasn't raised your blood pressure too much over poison center notification, because when I realized exactly the implications of what Mark was saying, I was horrified. Yeah, these things kind of sneak up on us, don't they? And you think, what does that mean? And then it's like, oh no, more work. Oh, hello, Phil. Hello. Good to see you. That's Phil Rowley, one of our many correspondents. Phil is indefatigable in pointing out things on EU regulations for us. And Phil, we really, really do appreciate it. Thank you. So it's wonderful to get a bit of live feedback. I'm not used to it, as you can tell. So anyway, that's it from me for today. Thank you to Phil and all our correspondents. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to chatting to you again next week. Take care of yourselves.